Today's video, how to charge your Tesla. So this one here is the Model Y, but this would be relevant for any Tesla that you charge, your Model Y, Model 3, Model S, or Model X. So first thing we want to talk about here is your charge port. And easy to take that in and out. When you want to take it out, of course, you just hit this. So this is one of the primary things that you want to follow up on as far as when you get your car home. So some of the accessories. So if you don't know, charging, of course, is very important for your electric vehicle. So three ways you can charge with the Teslas. So starting at the bottom is a 110 outlet. So they do have a plug. It's actually in the back that will plug into a 110 outlet, and then it'll come to here and it'll charge. The problem with that, I do not suggest that, because the problem with that, that charges at about 3 miles. You get about 3 miles per hour charging. This vehicle here has a range of over 300 miles. So you would be looking at actually a couple days to actually charge up your vehicle using that speed of charger. So I don't suggest the 110 one. So what I went with, the next one upgrade, is you can get a 220 outlet. So over here, you'll see this follows over to a 220 outlet, and I believe this is the NITSMA 1450 I have. So, and what that means is this part here that you plug into, you want to make sure you get a 240 outlet that's the right amount of amperage and all that. So I think this supports the 40 amperage, and again, you need that to get the charging that you're going to want to get the speed of charging. So again, also another important thing, this here, you'll see I've taped mine to the wall with Velcro to keep it from, because if you pull that line, I had one before when I had the Model 3, and I pulled that, it put some tension on that, and what happened was it kind of came out. It was still charging, but it came out a little bit, and that messed it up, because it was still charging, but it wasn't completely snapped in there hard, and that actually messed this up, broke it. The car wouldn't charge. I had to go back to Tesla and get another line. So make sure you're not putting any tension on this. You want that to be together. You don't want it just hanging where it's putting tension on that, because it can slide halfway out, and that will mess up this whole system here. So with this, like I said, with the regular 110 outlet, you're getting about 3 to 4 miles per hour of charge. With this, you're gonna get somewhere around 30. So for every hour you charge, you're putting 30 miles back into the vehicle. So if you needed to charge up, say 300 miles, it would take 10 hours. Most of the time you come home, you do it every day, you only need to charge up 30, 60, 90, so a couple hours, you're done. This is much faster. It's almost like 10 times faster than the 110. The next step up from here, which I will probably at some point upgrade to, is the Tesla one. So Tesla has a box, basically, it's bigger than this, but they have a box, and that charges, if I'm not mistaken, at around 50 miles per hour. So that would be your next step. Last I looked, those were about $500. That's Tesla's fastest charging route at home, and again, that charges at about 50 miles per hour. Again, at some point I probably will do that, but at a minimum, I suggest this. This has been good for everything we need. Again, that 110, unless you literally drive 2 or 3 miles or a couple miles a day and that's it, you may be okay with that. Other than that, I highly suggest going with this. These are not expensive. I think the NITSMA 1450 outlet was probably less than $100. I don't remember the exact price, but it was not expensive. Most expensive cost was getting an electrician to come in here and, you know, add that to the power box and all that. So that was the most expensive part of that. And then of course you have your supercharger at the Wawas, which charges very fast. This car is actually one of the new versions, so it can charge it up to 250 kilowatts per hour. So that you want to make sure you get one of those. Like I said, the older models are limited at 150, but this one actually will charge at up to 250 kilowatts per hour. So that is one of your main things when you get your Tesla home, how you're going to charge it. So really suggest, like I say, really suggest the outlet, the 220 outlet out there in the garage, and to get that. So of course your screen will always tell you in here how, you know, how much charge time you've got left. It'll tell you the rate you're charging at and all of that. So I think this one has like an hour or something left. And again, that's not bad, but I'm telling you, you do not want to try with that 110 outlet. So if you have any questions, put them in the comments and I'll get back to you. Especially on the longer range vehicle, like again, this one, this is a dual motor, so the The mileage range on this, the top side about 330. So definitely you want a pretty fast charger, you know, trying to charge that up, especially if you've got the Model S or the X. Again, you've got, you know, a range of around 400. So of course it takes longer to charge up the bigger battery. Highly suggest at a minimum, make sure you get your 220, like a Nitsma 1450 or whatever, but you're definitely not gonna want the 110. So with that being said, that's gonna do it for this video. If you found this information helpful, please like, share my video, and subscribe to the channel and check out some of the other videos that I have on here. Until next time.